folks, a dual battery pod device. Yes, it's a Drag Max review. Right folks, so here is the Voopoo Drag Max. On the front, I'll see Voopoo Drag Max, picture of the device and the colour. Mine is vintage grey. This product contains nicotine apparently, which it doesn't, but hey ho. 177 watts max output, dual theme, innovative infinite airflow system. Gene chip on the inside. What comes in the box? Your Drag Max device, PMP VM5 0.2 one of, PMP pod 2mm, Type C cable, PMP VM6 0.15, and the user manual. Scratch and sniff. All your usual warnings. And this product does not contain nicotine. Let's open her up. You're greeted with the shiny goodness. Let's take it out of the box. Underneath. Nice wee presentation box for the accessories, guys. So this one is your 0.2, 0.15, charge cable Type C, and the user manual. Don't need that. Don't need that. We do need these. So, on to the device. Comes with 2mm pod. Pops out. Magnets on the bottom. Coil placement. And the fill port. Full port's easy enough to get into. Just pop it open. Good size hole. Very rarely have any issues with juice pouring back at me. As you can see, it's been well used. Clean it up as much as possible there. Good wee tip and trick. If you do find you're getting any liquid constantly coming out of here, it's residue liquid, so it is, guys. So as long as you have precision screwdrivers, pop a wee plate out and you can get in there and give it a good clean. Airflow control. What you do on this side, you also do on the other side. Nice pleather with Voopoo, spark your life on that side, and drag gene chip inside. It does feel comfortable in the hand, guys. Battery door. It's flimsy, guys, so I wouldn't try and force back. It doesn't seem to have the same problem as what the Argus GT had, where if you forced it back it popped off because it was like a watch spring mechanism in here. But I would be careful. Polarity is marked on the battery door. So we'll get our batteries. So we're going to go negative, up, positive, up, pop it in, and we have our screen. There's two different types of screen, guys. We'll get into that in a sec, but this is the way I like it. It's more clear. So as you can see, I have 4,699 puffs. I'm currently set at 60 watts. We have our dual body display, time, your voltage, and your ohms will go there, and drag. So 1, 2, 3. Change color. So that was blue was RBA mode, sorry. So that's a smart mode. That's the wattage up and down locked. So fire button and up. Fire button and down. Puffs cleared. Up and down together. So this is how you change your screen. So I was in core. We'll go into iron. Long press. You have, this is the way it'll come to you guys in iron mode. So the same readout, it's more condensed. So we'll do this again. Down to core, hold the button, bang. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Does nothing. 1, 2. RBA mode. So what's the difference between smart mode and RBA mode? Smart mode will basically not let you go over the recommended wattage for the coil you have inside your tank. RBA will allow you to do such. So I'm normally in the RBA because why not? Plus it's blue. I like the colour. So how to install a coil? You need juice to 6. Juice of choice today is the fruit mango raspberry cider that I reviewed yesterday. Get your coil. We'll go for this one. Not 0.2. It's one I prefer normally anyway. Prime your juice up. So a couple of drops on the inside. Slot it in. Fill it up. Close it over. But why are we not? Why, you're asking yourselves, he didn't put any juice in that coil and he hasn't filled that tank up. Why is that? Cause fuck 2 mil. Here we go. 4.5 mil. Coil's already pre-soaked and we'll fill it up a little bit more. That's better. Stick it on. So we'll go into smart mode first. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, it automatically recommends 50 watts. It will not let you go over 60. RBA mode. And you can go all the way up as far as you want. 177 max power. Back down. Because nope. It is fast scroll, guys, so all good things. Bang. Have a toot. So that's it, guys. Pretty much nothing else really to show you down here. So what we'll do is we'll go back up top, have a wee talk, have a wee vape, and I'll tell you my final thoughts. See you later, guys. Right, folks, so that was my download of the Drag Max. What's my thoughts on it? We've all had the Drag X or Drag S. If you haven't, I'll go into more detail here, but just for the ones that have, it's just better battery life. Chip management seems to be a wee bit better too, for some reason. It's comfortable. Button placement is really, I'm a thumb fire most of the time, and it's just nice and it's right there. You don't really block the airflow with your finger, so yeah, that's good. Flavour is awesome. It's a PMP because if you haven't tried them, you want to try them. Flavour is really, really good off them. No gargling issues, none of that. Do get a wee bit of seepage. But again, most pod devices of this nature have that issue. Doesn't matter whether it's Voopoo, Smock, they all do it. Why do I think this is better than the Argus GT? The Argus GT came with the PMP pod, but it also came with that adapter. And I've tried the Argus GT, that firing this at 60 watts and firing the Argus GT 60 watts, you get more flavour out of this than you do the Argus GT, which tells me there's voltage drop somewhere there, which to me is a bad flaw on the Argus GT side. Shouldn't be any voltage drop if they're giving it that way with this tank, with that 510 adapter that it sits in. But with this, the flavour's on point. The only downside, you have to use this pod. Or do you? 2 seconds, guys. One 510 adapter. One RTA with a protruding pin. Screw the 510 adapter on it. Pop the pod off. Check atomizer. .35 watts is no use for that. 66. Now, unlike the Drag X, if you remember back to my video on the Velocity, I paired the 510, this 510 against the Velocity's 510, and was able to notice there was voltage drop with the Drag X than what there was with the Velocity's 510. For some reason, and I don't know why, it's the exact same 510, but when you use it with a Drag Max, very little voltage drop, next to none. So in theory, you can pick this 510 up for, I think it's like a $5, and you can turn your Drag Max into an ordinary mod. Just shut off the airflows. Bang! That's it with the Bravo. Vaping away like a champion. So you can do that with it. So yes, stock wise you are limited. You can only use PMP tank. But you can buy an accessory. You can't afford to buy, say, the likes of the Drag 3. But you like the Drag 3 and you've got a Drag Max. Buy that wee adapter. It's like £5. You get it on eBay, other places, use your Google Feud. And you can get it, turn your mod into a standard mod. Easy. But with the PMP, it's perfect. Especially with the 4.5mm pods. Guys, 2mm pod, it's crap. You're going to constantly filling it. It's no use. I think I've timed it before to... It's like 30 pools and you have to fill the 2 million. No use. Or for the open pot, the weight deck. Puff count, awesome. It's a 5-digit number. As you see now, I was well over near hitting the 5,000 mark before I cleared the puffs off to show you how to do it. So I have used the device and used it thoroughly. I know what it does, what it's capable of, everything else. PMP coils, they do last, providing on what juice you're using. I'm using the fruit, as you've seen. It's not a coil killer, so you'll get plenty of time out of them. It's an all-around good device. It's a nice weight to it. It's not overly heavy, but it does have that age-old drag weightness to it where you know you've got a good quality device in your hand. It's thin enough in the side where you do have it, say, in your jeans. It's not going to stick out too much, but it feels quality, and that's what Voopoo's been doing from the Drag 2, really. They're producing quality devices at a good price. Guys, I got this one from Ziggicig, and they're pretty much bang on with the price on it, so they are. So I can't post a link down below, but I'm sure you can find it. Guys, not much else to say on it. Flavor's good. Wattage, perfect. Battery life, perfect. Dual battery device, easily get 2 days out of it. Day and a half, 2 days, depending on how heavy you are on it. Nothing else to say on it, really. Remember, folks, keep an eye on the channel. Big change coming. I know I keep teasing these other guys, but trust me, it's going to be a good one. Big thanks to Ziggicig for letting me buy this. This has been my review. If you don't like it, put the thumbs down. If you did like it, thumbs up. Always appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. Out in the cloud chasing cyclists. As per usual, folks. Have a nice weekend. Keep her lit.